Another day, another video. Yesterday's video, irritatingly badly edited by me because I just was very zony outy the day before, so I just zoned out and made lots of weird, awkward silences to try and cut out. But none of it was really deliberate, so there was no time stamping, which is what I made on the error I made on video 2 and video 2 and 3, I want to say. No, it was the mistake that I made on the first two big videos. Lots of me talking, lots of this, but lots of random pauses and no time stamping at all. So those two videos aren't actually up yet at all. At some point when I get a spare half an hour and I'm feeling like I'm in the mood for it, I'll do it, but it's not important really, because again, nobody is watching this. Kind of deliberately, I think, at this point, because, oh boy, these videos are a hot mess. You know, no real editing, no music, no nothing at all. But the game you play. Yeah. The thing that's been talked about a little bit is OBS. So that's something I'm going to probably be looking into. The Will Houston, Harry, whatever his face, and Who's Your Flip, whatever his face, yesterday was very good. Very good. I wonder if they did any more of these, or just this one. No, don't leave. It was a control click for a reason. So, yeah, that was very good, very informative, very interesting. And I'm looking forward to the next section, which, obviously there's about 5 hours and 49 minutes and 4 seconds to go from where I am. So I'm just going to get started on that, and I'll be, updating the notes on my computer, because it's easier to just pause and stuff than writing stuff down by hand for this, because this is really important. The other stuff, the first 2 days worth of videos that aren't up yet, that was a lot more sort of idea-based stuff, which I could kind of write down and do a lot of on very, very quickly if I needed to, but it wasn't vital. So the other thing that's interesting is that people talk about mics and having mic hookups, and that's a little pricey. So we will see how that goes. I'm gonna hit play on this now, and yeah, just get started, I guess. So yeah. Still need to sort out the formatting I'm using on my computer for this, but anyway, here we go. So that video was on, or that little lecture was on lighting and sound and tech, basically. Very interesting, very useful. Lots of notes. It's worth noting that he does say that you don't necessarily need lights. Natural light works wonders, and actually it's quite grey today, but the light is pretty good, because it's directional. And I don't really have fill or bounce or hair lights, but I've got notes and notes and notes. First thing they recommend, of course, is a mic. So that is something probably to look into. Having your camera directly in front of you, so that would be having the camera here. So that does give me some dimensions, but it would probably be best from about there. So maybe I literally just set up in this corner, rearrange stuff, set up in the corner, have it about that height maybe. We'll see. We'll play. This will be the next thing to play around with, I think. But yeah, you don't want too much neutral space, so maybe we have a light in the background somewhere there, but that would mean that I'd substitute where my camera is for where my lamp currently is, or one of my lamps. He also talked about coloured bulbs, which is very interesting, useful, very much a potential idea. But yeah, could also somehow use my main headlight as a fill, but the next one's on marketing. I don't envisage it being too long, because I've kind of got a bit of that stuff down already, so I'm just, if there's anything interesting this guy has to say, great. If not, fair enough. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, so I have to stop now, unfortunately. I've got someone coming over to co-study with me, and yeah. Awkward pause at the side. No, I've got someone coming over to co-study with me, so this needs to go on the back burner for a bit. I want to do about 40 minutes later. I say a lot. No, I want to do about 40 minutes later. It brings us to 2 hours total, but so far the marketing guys come up with a lot of very good comments about, I keep saying marketing guys got a lot of good comments about what your goals are, setting your aims, stuff like that. And I look forward to seeing the rest of what he's got to say, but for now, I'll see you later. So, a video that I thought I'd film more of 2 days ago, and no filming at all on yesterday, has led to this. I have a presentation tomorrow that I'm going to be working on, so this one's going to be shorter. I think I'll keep this around an hour, but I'm going to be looking up stuff like phone mounts, so I can design and have my phone standing up, so I'm not looking down, so it's looking down on me, which I think is kind of an important step. I'm saying a lot, again. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that now, and see if I can find 3D printed files that I can just send to a friend to get 3D printed, because that'll be quicker than me and cheaper than me buying and having them sent to me, especially with shipping at the moment and money. It'll be much cheaper. So yeah, so here we go. So far so good. I have a phone gimbal, a phone stand being printed now, hopefully, or if not now, very soon. So I have to buy that, and I have found a good mic online, or a goodish quality mic that is recommended by the good folks at Vanishing. So that would be the sound and the camera sorted. It's now nearly 4 p.m. here, and I should probably run through my presentation a few times to see the times, see if there's stuff I need to cut, because I'm pretty sure there will be. I need to re-edit the slides a little bit for that. This is all non-magic related, but the presentation is tomorrow, and I'm a little stressed about it because it constitutes quite a bit of my grade. So I think I don't think I'll do another hour because we're at the 52 odd minute mark, and I've been reading stuff on and off today. So I think I'll do a half an hour of watching through the Vanishing Ink videos from Connected, and then we'll see how I feel in like half an hour, because yeah, the presentation definitely needs work, and that's tomorrow, and then after that it's a bit of a, you know, whew, can breathe for a bit again. So I can probably go back to spending more time on this, but I think another half an hour, so like, yeah, another half an hour is probably gonna be all I have time for today, unfortunately. But I now should have a mount, and I should, and I'm taking steps towards having audio sorted as well. So yeah, not too bad, not too shabby at all. Might be that I print a second one of these cameras at one point, so I can, well no, print one of these stands again at some point, so I can switch between different angles and stuff. But we'll see. And yeah, I think I just need to get on with stuff now. So I'll talk to you in a bit. So, continued on with Jason. Had some absolute knowledge bombs that were very, very useful. He, you know, went through a lot of stuff quite quickly about marketing, but also about how to create a show in the sense of how to do it in a way that is true to what you want to do rather than is probably better for other people. Make choices depending on what the show you want to do rather than anything else, which is very clever, very smart. I'm a big fan. And that finished, and I just continued on with Dani Daortiz, who is just so chaotic in his language. I don't understand what he's saying half the time, but he's brilliant. I think. But yeah, no, very useful that. It's good progress. This is good progress. I'm happy. This is going to be compiled into the other video that I was meant to upload earlier, or yesterday or the day before. But yes, so, oh, my brain. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to stop now. I've done some other reading of some stuff today that kind of I feel balances this out a little bit, but yeah, overall all good, and I reckon another couple of days and I'll be through the Connected live stream, which will be good. And also I keep saying no, another couple of days I'll be through this. Then I will have to start genuinely considering how to build the set, which is a bit of a problem because my room does not have much space. So either I see if I can get a storage unit downstairs for stuff, or I need to really, really, really carefully rethink exactly how I'm doing this. yeah, it's going to be a couple months till I'm ready for this fully. Ah, well. Anyway, I think that's it for now for today. Maybe I'll record a bit more later, but I think my priority now should be my presentation. So I'll be running through that and seeing where I go from that today. And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow.